got Adam and Liv from Fanz. I think we got Rob in here too. We got you, Rob?
Yeah, I'm here. Hi, guys. I see you all nice and
Awesome.
clearly. Hey, you
Hey,
look quite snug there, Pollyanna. I've got to say, in your hat and your scarf. It's a good look for
Thank
you.
you.
cozy.
All right. So today we're mostly going to be talking about the most recent release of the TreatDao magazine, the Winter Special, which was released a couple of days after Christmas. And it was our thickest edition. I think it was some like 80 pages, Rob?
Yeah, something like that. It was 84 or 87 pages, including cover and back cover. And yeah, it was a thick one this Christmas.
Yeah, and it was lovely. We had, I think, 15 or 16 creators submit images for it, which was our largest amount of creators submitted content yet. So I'm suspecting that as we go along here, the creator content is going to be a lot more competitive. So if you're a creator and you're here with us, you're going to have to step up your game because we got more and more interest, which is great. So a little bit about the TreatDao and TreatDao magazine. TreatDao is a project established early 2021. It was created to help empower the adult creator community. And yeah, so it runs as a DAO. All projects and things go through like community submitted proposals, the magazine being one of them. And so the magazine, I guess that was the 15th edition, the one that was just released. And we've had some amazing creators participate in that over the last couple of years. And it's been really cool to see how it develops and everything. And now it's kind of taking a turn to be like a WAGMI effort in the adult Web3 space, where in not just, supporting and empowering adult creators, but also supporting and empowering other adult crypto projects so that we can all do cool shit and grow together. So again, we're here with Liv and Adam, and we've got Rob. He's a lot of the brilliance behind the editorials and everything in the magazine. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna pass it over to you guys before we take a look into the magazine. You guys have any quick updates or announcements or things that you'd like to say before we I'm gonna do a screen share and kind of show everybody.
Yeah, I'd just like to say something, if that's okay. I'd like to really introduce Fanz, I guess. This is the first magazine where we worked in partnership with Fanz, which was an awesome experience. And I was able to write a pretty in-depth editorial about the FanX, the launch of the coin, which seems to be going gangbusters, which I'm sure Adam's going to infuse about. And also, it was a chance for us to really introduce this idea of working together with Web3 projects, aligned Web3 projects, people with a like mind, people who are in crypto, people in Web3, people in not suitable for work as well. And so, yeah, it was awesome. It's actually something I'd encourage everybody in the community to go and read, because that editorial really introduces like where we are as a project, but also as a movement, how we're all working together now to support each other, to create bigger and bigger, more diverse communities, and to offer more inclusivity to people, and also to be able to offer more incentives to actually get involved with crypto, get tokens like FanX and TreatCoin, and have a lot of fun with it. So I encourage people, like I say, look up editorial. It's kind of a milestone, I think, for us.
Well, we definitely feel the same, and thank you, Rob and Polly, for that intro as well. This is a really special, episode and collaboration for us. I'm going to have Liv really speak on, how this came to be, the impact it has on the front fan side. But just to give a little bit of an update, I won't spend too much time because maybe we'll dive in later. But I just wanted to say, from the very start, since launch, since 300K market cap for FanX, it's been an amazing journey, and it continues to be from start of November. And I just wanted to say just a quick thank you, to all of the TreatDao community for really showing up for that as well. Some of our, strongest holders and ones that are really there to educate and help new users came from TreatDao, to be quite honest. So it really is something that we're really thankful for, and it continues to expand into our further partnerships and sort of that WAGMI culture that we're really trying to embody here. So that being the case, just a few little metrics. I mean, if you look at the FanX token, not to get too technical or anything, but we're just shy of still being a 15x from launch. That's, in my opinion, quite incredible for a token that launched from Pink Sale. Not often. I think we're in maybe top 10 tokens ever on Pink Sale, which is quite an amazing thing. But this is really just the start. And I know that's kind of like, cliche to say, and it is even as I say it, but I really do mean that in the sense that, as we go into next month, we're really going to be having a first for FrontFans. And that first is going to be inclusion of the token in the corresponding months into our platform, which is really going to be opening the door to some very amazing potential chart action as well as spread and adoption of FanX, because we're going to have Web 2 users who don't even really know what crypto is, perhaps, or don't know at all, using the FrontFans platform, which already has so many users and creators on it, and they're going to be market buying FanX token for the first time, which we are so excited for. So this has really been the lead up to that. Right now, we're also sitting in a great place too when it comes to our NFTs, which just as a little reminder, our loyalty NFTs are something we're very proud of. It's where you can actually earn by holding our token and staking them into an NFT that you can unstake at any time, no penalty, no fee, nothing like that. And you're able to earn that 5% of revenue, of net revenue, proportionate to how much points you're earning through these NFTs. So there's more info, of course, on our Medium, but I'll turn it over to Liv really quick just to speak perhaps a little bit about the platform and also what it meant to be part of this latest edition when it comes to the partnership we have.
Absolutely. So we'll obviously speak about our partnership first, just because I'm all about the feel goods this time of day. But essentially, yeah, it was just the experience of working in the space, coming on to FrontFans, and then thankfully I ironically had role models like Polly Annie. So it's funny to kind of do these AMAs, but I had role models when I came into the space like Polly, and she was very much about WAGMI, and I was already a pay it forward kind of person. So as soon as we sat there and like kind of married that, talked a little bit offline outside of projects and stuff, and then got a part of, like, I started joining other communities, I was like, this is where we make a difference, because like Web3, like crypto, this space is where we're supposed to be decentralized, where we're supposed to be able to make and create and facilitate our own little communities that everybody who's experiencing the human experience can kind of navigate, explore, and monetize at their discretion. So that's kind of where the preface of it came from. But then it was just knowing that Treat is aligned with what we're doing as well. They're very much creator focused. They care about their creators. They're very ethical in what they're creating. They've always been innovative, and they've been pushing the buck, and they've been going at it. So just to kind of team up with them, it just was very natural, and it came right to, like, it was like, this is how we're supposed to be. So I know we spent quite a bit of time planning, getting ready. Then we went through launch, and then after launch we were like, okay, like now we can start kicking off our real partnership with them, and we can kind of take things to the moon together. As for a couple of updates that we do have, I do know that we have a couple of creators between both communities. No problem. Absolutely make sure that you sign up. TreatDao actually has a profile. We're in the process of just approving it for the magazine. So you will see the content going up there, the behind the scenes, all of the stuff, just to kind of bring people over to the platform. And we really appreciate it. But not only that, let's just jump into a couple of the creator things that we have going on. So recently I did announce in the FrontFans chat, we'll drop the links after the AMA, but we did announce that all of the winners from the holidays had been announced. Please go and claim all of your prizes. If you haven't filled out the prize forms, please definitely jump in, tag myself, Adam, Polly, and we'll get you kind of sorted. We'll get your prizes all sent out and everything like that, because it was literally a prize-packed Christmas season with Front Fanz and with Treat. And then also just moving into the other incentives we have going on. So if you haven't voted, I know Pollyanny is one of the mentors for some of our models who were streaming over the weekend, but if you have not gotten those votes in, definitely jump over to the community. We have a Medium article available right now. Get your votes in for the first weekend of the Fan X Factor streamers. This competition and contest will run through the entire month. If you want to join as a creator and you don't have a mentor, no problem. Jump in the chats, let us know, and one of our mentors will assist you. You as the creator are able to pick whoever you want, and this is just to kind of build that comfort level, because when you first start streaming, it's like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. So definitely check that out. And last but certainly not least, this week Front Fanz actually released their referrals and affiliate program. So if you are interested in signing up any of your fellow creator friends, user friends, definitely check out our most recent Medium article. Again, everything is in our pinned post, or if you have any questions about that, jump in. And if you do have any platform questions, check out our help center. Yeah, I'm going to pass it back over to Polly.
Hey, thank you all so much. All right, I'm going to attempt to share my screen so that we can give everybody a little peek at the magazine. If you haven't seen it yet, you can look at it. It's in the pinned post here. And also, at some point during all of this, we are going to be picking some winners for some prizes. Let's see, how does this work? Oh, we're almost there. So we're going to be giving away 5K Treat tokens as well as a small creator ad in the next magazine. All right, so just quick look at this volume 15, and on the cover this time we had Rob Sloan, which he has been a part of this magazine since the very beginning, as both, you know, a writer and also as an artist, and so this was his first cover. All right, so we just flip through it a little bit here. You know, we got some exciting news coming up about the future of the magazine. I'm gonna let Rob talk a little bit more about that. Rob, you want to talk about it while I'm flipping through?
Sure, you do the eye candy, and I'll bore everyone with talking. But yeah, the next magazine is going to be a bit special. Normally we've done seasonal ones, so it's been like Valentine's Day special, it's been Christmas edition, it's been, you know, summer edition. This time round, we thought we'd do something really special. So we're actually doing a kind of, actually it's a bit of a spoiler talking about it to the community, but I'll do my best not to give away too much. But it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be the first magazine where it's going to be in shops and stores, and it's going to be on Amazon, it's going to be on Kindle, it's all around the world. So that's really exciting. So because it's going to be really published officially around the world, we're also looking to make sure that this one is the classiest magazine far. This is going to be the Penthouse, the Playboy, the Vogue, you know, editorial, the National Geographic version of Treat magazine. I mean, we've been building it for 2.5 years now and done our best to make it, you know, obviously always good and classy and professional. But this is going to be pulling out all the stops. This is where we go, you know, for the Pulitzer with the Treat magazine. And so we're looking for really good content from creators. That's a hint, by the way, guys and girls. And we're also looking to make it a black and white themed edition. So it's going to be going for the very slick, you know, very top shelf look, and we want content like that. And the content can be anything. You can write about psychology, poetry, song lyrics, whatever you like, and you can submit your most beautiful photographs, and if they're good, they're going to go in. Polly's going to moderate them. I'll have a look at them too, and we're going to make this a very, very classy edition. Like I said, it's the first one to be properly monetized, meaning it's going to be having a retail price, which we're speculating so far. Again, it's a bit of a spoiler, but we're thinking $9.99. That's dollars, and that seems fair with what current market prices are like. And yeah, we want everyone to go out and get one and grab an edition. And we're very much going to be still working with partners on this one. And most of our best partners are actually our creators. So we can't wait to see what the creators produce. Like I say, people can start submitting right now, and it'll be scheduled to be released in March. And that's the end of the spoilers. And I don't think I can say anything more because I'll be giving away far too much.
All right, thank you. Thank you. I think the magazine going to be like in print is one of the most exciting things for me because we have a lot of the magazines in print already, like this one. This was volume 3. So to be able to like have and hold these and be able to buy them and see them in stores is just going to be absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I don't even know what else there is to say about it.
I just wanted to comment. I just posted. I took a quick little screen cap while we were flipping through, and I am just so happy about that visibility, right? Because again, we tend to think that we're speaking to everyone, right? When we're introducing our projects and when we're trying to do good in this space in Web3. But realistically, it's such a small little pond almost, right? Of people that are in this space, that are in the adult space, that are in Web3. It's a little bubble, right? But by doing things like you guys are doing with the magazine, especially once it's available on shelves and people can buy it for an affordable price, this is something truly, truly special. This is bridging that gap from Web 2 to Web 3 and merging them, right? And it's amazing to be, part of that, to be in association with that. And it's very much what we are here to do at Fanz as well. The fact that we're not just Wallet Connect oriented for our platform, right? It's not just you have to have a MetaMask or otherwise you can't do anything. It's 100%, let's bring people in, let's educate them, and let's make sure they have the best experience possible that is model centric. And we're speaking the same language, right? Model centric on both sides. It's like a perfect harmony in that sense. I just wanted to make that comment because really, really proud of what you guys have done and very happy to be part of it as well.
Definitely. And even as like a published model in other magazines, there's nothing more exciting than like purchasing and ordering the magazine that you're in and then seeing it. And then you're like, you know what I mean? Like there's no words to articulate it. So you're also being able to provide that experience, but moving into those market areas, like it exposes everybody and the communities to a different audience, like Adam was saying, completely. So whereas we're not just staying in like a really niche space, like we're we are penetrating the mainstream space is essentially what's happening. So it's really exciting. I can't wait. I'm definitely going to be buying an edition because I know I have a couple on hand from last Exotica, but it's always nice to just have that physical copy and have like these marks of history, because that's essentially how I look at it. Like even Fanz, we started from a magazine, like a lads magazine. So I'm just sitting there and I'm like 10, 20 years from now down the roads when we're in our little grannies and doing our crypto firesides and stuff, like our little caps and stuff and everything, like pulling out like that 2024 edition of the March Madness and being like, wow, that's like really classic, not only in the throwback, but like in the actual looking at the future of things and being like, wow, this was the first Web3 magazine that really went mainstream physical, which I think is really, really cool. I almost just said some other stuff that I know because Rob has been saying stuff behind the scenes. So I'm going to stop before I go and spoil
too much alpha. I just one last thing too. I want people, especially from the investor side, because I know, it's kind of that commingling of like doing the best for creators, but also making sure you're doing the best for investors and holders and all that sort of stuff. Think about this, and this really crosses both sides. Think about the edification that both TreatDao, well, especially TreatDao, but also now Fanz has on being able to go to these events, as Liv mentioned, at Exotica and otherwise, being able to say, we have a magazine, right? We're really doing something here. It just shows that, this is a serious entity. Some people have the misconception in their mind still, even with the latest, ETF and all that stuff, they think crypto is synonymous with scam. So when you can break down those barriers by saying, no, we're a real magazine, we have amazing models that believe in us and we believe in them and we want to do the most for them, it does a lot. It does a lot to be able to really accelerate. So it's the last point I had there.
Awesome. So one more announcement that I know that we had was on Saturday. Yeah, this coming Saturday, we're doing a live creator hangout where we're going to be joined with some of the creators who were featured in the most recent magazine, and we're going to be talking about the 5 love languages. So Shelby Paris contributed an article about the 5 love languages. And so we're going to just get together and sit around and we're going to talk about that, learn a little bit about that, share our experience with that, our own, personal preferences, the way that, we share and show love, and share ideas on how to, what kind of gifts and things or ways that you can work with like your loved ones and recognizing their love languages. So that's going to be really fun, and something we hope to do for all the magazine releases is some kind of like live creator hangout and just get everybody together and just talk about something different. Each time we can pick a new topic, and it'll probably be based around something that, someone's contributed to the magazine. So just another way to help build connections, and to help, I think it's really good for creators as well to have an opportunity to, especially adult creators. Like, we create a lot of adult content, we do the sexy very well. And sometimes it's really fun to get together with the others and shoot shit and do something that's maybe not the sexy, or it's a sexy, and the mind's sexier. They're talking kind of sexy. So that's going to be on Saturdays. You can follow us on the socials. We'll be announcing it and sharing the links and everything like that. So we're going to be giving away 5K treat tokens. We don't have a lot of listeners today, so for those of you who are here, your chances of winning are fantastic. So thank you all so much. I know it's 10 a.m. Eastern time, so if you're on the west coast of the United States, it's much earlier. If you're in other parts of the world, it's much later. So thank you all for being here. We're also going to be giving away a small ad space for one of the creators here. We're going to pick it randomly. Again, there's not too many people here, so your chances of winning are great. So the next magazine, the one that's going to be, in like print and in published, is going to be the one that you'll get to have a little personal ad in there. So, which is pretty cool. Let's see. I think we pretty much covered anything. Did we talk about the referral program? I know you touched on it a little bit.
I think I gently touched on it, but I was like, is this where I go in deep about the referral program? Or is this where I'm just
like to?
Yeah, no problem. So, well, as you guys know, especially Polly, she knows that I work with a lot of the creators. I spent the better part of the weekend really pushing and developing out the referrals, just because I feel like, thank you so much for sharing this. Just because I feel like it's super, super helpful to be able to onboard your fellow friends, also users, but incentivize you, because like, yeah, we could just sit there and say, hey, tell your friends. And then we're just fully depending on the user experience and stuff. But like, we are more interactive than that. We want this to be a more reciprocal relationship than that. We want to continue to build and to grow with you. So for those of you who have started referring, people between December 4th, I believe, not December 4th, between launch essentially to yesterday, you were paid out on your Fanz wallet. You were paid out your portion of your referral earnings this morning, actually, behind the scenes. Moving forward, this will be done almost instantaneously. And you're probably like, wait, what? What's going on? So let's start at the beginning. Essentially, creators had the power originally when we started our launch to start referring all of their friends and like all of their friends, families, other creators, whoever they wanted to enjoy and have on the platform, they were able to bring them onto the platform. We were originally offering a different offering. It was a much more scaled at that point in time, but we decided, let's keep it simple. Let's simplify things. So for every referred creator, the referrer, so the person so say I referred Polly, I receive 5% of her earnings. But no, this does not come out of her platform fees or anything like that. This doesn't affect any of Polly's income. Polly's still getting the same amount of income that she is promised to. This comes right from the company. That will go on until January 1st, 2027. For the remaining few years of the program, it'll just be moved down to 3% for the last 3 years, just so that way we can keep on getting those referrals out and continue to grow, not only as a platform, but to help all the other creators grow as well. So that is the creator side of things. How do you get all of your referral IDs for a creator? Well, once you sign up, definitely just reach out. It will come via your KYC email. If you haven't received that link already, though, reach out to me in the Front Fanz official chat. I'll direct you to our help center, and our help center will, as it's already started, we've gotten a lot of requests since this article has gone live, but I will start sitting there and sending all of those items out. We are going through a little bit of a chimmy change towards the end of the month for our onboarding process and our sign up process. So it will be a little bit different moving forward. However, again, in the interim, reach out to me. We will make sure that everything is all sorted. And then not only are we, so originally we were just looking at creators and rewarding creators, but not only are we doing that, but now we're starting to allow agencies and affiliates and users to come on and essentially start referring people as well. So this also applies to creators. So if you're a creator, you're not exempt from referring any users. So say Polly refers Adam and Adam sits there and he loads money onto the platform. She will receive 10% of Adam's user spend until January 1st, 2025, and then 5% of the user spend. So that means that if he goes and he loads $500 and blows it on the creators on Front Fanz, as he should, then Polly will receive her 10% portion for this year. And then the following year, if Adam continues to spend lots and lots of money, she'll get 5%. So again, this is not only for creators, it is for users as well. And if you're a user, you're probably like, well, how do I get my referral code? Simple. At the current moment, as I just mentioned, we do have some changes coming out, which means we need you guys to click that Become a Creator button, because we want to make sure that any of our affiliates and agencies are KYC'd before we're paying them out. And you probably are wondering why. Well, I mean, I could make 10 accounts and just sign up a whole bunch of different people. We want to make sure that we're legit paying out one individual, because we do want to keep it fair. So that's a little bit of the step up there to get that referral or that affiliate income as a user. We do need you to complete that KYC. And then after you complete that KYC, you'll be able to start earning those earnings, really. Like, you'll be able to start capitalizing your income. They'll be paid out again instantaneously. We are going through things as we kind of revamp everything, but if you have any questions, concerns, complaints, again, our help center is the place to go. You can access it in the app. You can access it from our chats just by pressing /helpdesk, but we definitely are able to support you. So if you have already signed up, again, and you are a user, click Become a Creator to become an affiliate. We'll have all of the buttons updated when we do our next little rollout of updates. And yeah, just have fun and happy referring. Again, this kind of changes things, because I know that sometimes people are like, well, I know that I have an audience and I can bring my audience and stuff, but like, there's no real benefit of bringing my audience. I'd rather just refer my friends. Now, this way, we're bringing everything full circle. And I don't know if you guys have noticed something about Front Fanz, but that's something that we try to do, is we try to keep it, again, reciprocal, cyclical, and keeping our creators in a place where we're moving and working together. So yeah, that's the referral program. The Amazing Medium article is up here, and it is available at the @FrontFanz Medium. So go clap it, give a reaction. And again, if you have any questions, all those links are hyperlinked. You're able to sign up, join, react, and submit your request for your referral if you don't have it yet.
And just a few extra points there as well. For anyone wondering, well, wait a second, does this mean that they're paid? These creators are paid in FanX tokens? Do I need to worry? No, it's paid in USDC. So if anything, actually, this is sort of the point, is this going to be accelerating the amount of creators coming on platform substantially? We're already looking at, ones and twos every single day coming on, many pending for final approval through the KYC process. And on the user side, I mean, some days reach the 100 level and fluctuate, obviously, for Web 2 and web users signing up. So being able to have that paired with a new referral system that is not just creators referring other creators, but now there's a true incentive, exactly as Liv said, to be able to bring in your audience. I mean, think about the impact of this, right? Like, I want people to kind of put some numbers to it. We are so lucky to have, you know, the likes of Shelby, the likes of Victoria Summers, Chantel Fox, obviously so many different creators on our platform who have millions in reach. Well, now it makes sense for them truly to really bring in their audience and feel great about that, right? To be able to do something to accelerate growth, support yourself, support your users, because you know they're able to come into a platform that they're going to get taken care of, and you're supporting a platform that is model focused. So just wanted to add those few points in there. But this is a huge milestone for Fanz. So again, if we're kind of like setting the road forward for what to look forward to in the next few months, it's a couple different things. It's the platform token getting integrated into the platform very shortly here, which is huge for us. And it has not happened yet. It is going to, so that's a major milestone. The referral system, and then also being able to see things snowball as far as new users coming in. So I'll stop there, but I'm just really excited to see this, come online.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really fantastic referral program. So I'm excited. I need to like dig up and see. I know I have my link somewhere. I'm gonna find my link and get on that. I mean, in the cap that you have is a lot, and there are some people who could make a lot of money, and it kind of like makes it like a game in my head too. So you guys are awesome, and I really like all the things you've got going on. Also, we touched on the Fan X Factor live streaming competition with the mentor program, which has been super cool so far. So if there's any creators who are interested, even if you don't necessarily want to compete, like if you can be on my team, even if you don't plan on live streaming anytime in the immediate future, because we're going to be covering like some other things like aligning your goals and how to just creating promotional content, and I have a whole program. So don't feel like you have to be super competitive in the actual live stream competition to take advantage of the mentorship program. And I'm sure some of the other mentors probably feel the same as well. So I would definitely take advantage of that. And that's just another way that Fanz is encouraging collaboration while still doing competitive things, which is pretty dope.
Absolutely, absolutely. We wanted to make sure, especially because we acknowledge that sometimes people are just coming into the content creation thing. Like, yeah, it may be 2024, but sometimes people are still new to entry. Plus, you have the Web3 part of it. So to be able to have these mentors who are literally people who have worked in the space, people who have been a part of the space, like our mentor program was basically vetted. We received applications. Even still, we're still accepting and receiving and rolling out applications if you do want to mentor another person. But it kind of allows us to put the experience that you're having as a creator and share it, because I mean, there's nothing more. And this it really comes back from, I always say this, and I said this at the beginning, Polly was the person who was the role model for me at the beginning. She was my mentor in crypto and Web3. So like, this is how the space continues to grow. This is how we go mainstream. We sit there and we take the people who have the knowledge, who have the power. Literally, this also happens in real life too. Veterans, they came home, they told their war stories, they mentored the next generation. That's essentially what we're doing. We're preparing to mentor the next generation. So whether it's wanting to compete, wanting to be a part of the platform, how to post, just getting that extra direct link of, I need a little bit of extra help because I'm nervous. That is what our mentor program is aimed to do. Pardon me, I have hiccups. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's what we aim to do, and how we continue to pay it forward for everybody else in our community. Because again, it's overwhelming. Creating content is overwhelming. Things are always changing. There's AI, there's new developments, there's everything like that. But to be able to have somebody and be like, hey, need a help, need a hand, how do I do this? How can I do this? Our DMs are often always open, but to sit there and kind of turn it over to allow our creators to help too, allows us to sit there and really target frequently asked questions, things that are coming up like that, and kind of give you guys a different angle on support.
Sweet. Well, I think that we have just about covered everything. Is there, I I guess we'll do some questions. Oh, hi.
Hello. I've got a brief question, if you don't mind. It's just regarding the referral program. So, I mean, obviously, paying out in US dollars in USDC is obviously a brilliant idea because it's it doesn't put that pressure on selling the Fanex token, so it'll keep the price nice and stable. So that's a really good idea, straight off the bat. But also, with regards to the referral code, do you need two referral codes, one for the creators and one for users, or is it just one code
Not at
fits all?
all. It's just one code. It's like Lord of the Rings, one ring to rule them all. You have
Right.
one
Okay.
referral code to rule them all.
That's good. That's good because I was thinking about maybe putting it in a lot of my videos and stuff because I know I've got an unusually high amount of female viewers, which is unusual for the channel. So it might be a good idea to get one. So so I don't make not safe for work content. Well, not yet. Anyway, maybe in the future. Who knows? You might be lucky enough. But I don't do that at the
Come
minute.
on, Crypto Tit. We want to see you on platform.
So if I do I still have to KYC if I click the button that says not safe, that I do safer work content, or do you have to be KYC regardless?
We do want you guys KYC'd regardless, just because again, we want to make sure that the person is a person that we're paying out the actual referral amounts to. Apologies, there's dogs barking. But we do want to make sure that the person is a human because again, we just want to make sure that everything is legit that's going out. While we would like to do the honor system and the trust system, we just want to make sure that, especially as a company, that we are making sure that, yes, CryptoTit, even though I know you are real, that everybody else is real, maintaining that integrity, and that we're not sending the same person X amount of funds. You know what I mean?
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Well, brilliant. Thank you very much. I'll get at your screen now. I just want to ask a couple of questions. So thank you very much for that.
Good question. And also, I got to do my obligatory shout out to HLS, previously known as CryptoTit. This is something I really wanted to highlight, maybe just as like an endpoint on talking about front fans. Like, community support has been something I've never seen to this level in any token, just being quite honest. I mentioned that we launched in November. We dropped all the way down to like the 500K range, right? Last month. And that was still above launch price, which is great. But what really made us soar was community support. And specifically, that fellow right there, HLS, with his YouTube channel, real followers, a couple thousand, and he studied our project. He looked at the fundamentals and he said, this just makes sense. This is, an industry in the billions. This is a token that's unlocking its true potential on platform. This is something that I want to be a part of. Let me get it out to my users. He did that. And literally hours later, people started flying in. What is this? How do I get it? What is this all about? The price started climbing, 600K, 700K, a million, past a million, up to 2, past the 2, all the way up to, again, all-time high, pushing all-time high, consolidated back. I say this all to say, I love the marketing path we're on. I love the collaborations we have because these build real users. These build strong connections, and it's something that we value tremendously. So again, just thank you for the opportunity to be up here.
Yes, I love your approach to marketing, honestly, because you always see in the chat, there's always those people that are just like, pay big influencers. You know what we need to do? We need to pay big influencers, or you need big influencers. And I'm like, nah, that doesn't ever really work the way you think it's going to work, Like, I love the approach of like real people with real audiences sharing their genuine excitement. And it's like, it feels better, honestly. And it does, somebody that's making a video who really like is into what they're talking about or into the project versus somebody who is just, clearly just kind of been paid to say whatever. And I think it's just really rad. And I really respect you all for supporting the people in the community, the people who actually give a shit, the people who show up every day. And yeah, it feels really good. So there's the good vibes and the integrity, I feel like, there to build up. And I think it's awesome.
We think so too.
Yeah, I just want to say a few words as well, which is that, I've been working in Web3 and crypto and NFTs for the last 3.5, nearly 4 years. And I've seen some amazing people working in the communities creating videos, creating video channels, having their own streams, just around creativity, just around pure creativity. And there's nothing better. It's addictive. It's the best crack cocaine there is, to see people having fun, doing what they love, being absolutely passionate, creating stuff, and the money comes second. And believe me, the money does come once people actually tune in and turn into that vibe, and once they have that passion for something. And that's what I love about Fanz as well. It's like, you guys understand that you put the passion first, you build things properly, the mountain's there, and then the people will come and the money will come. And that's absolutely the best way to do things.
I was trying to get back into the chat. There was a question in there, and I think I just X'd out the screen. I'm not going to try to pull it back up. But I can't remember who it came from, but there was a question: how can I sell my TreatDao NFTs? We are currently experiencing some transitional time with the NFT site. So the site has been down for at least a couple of weeks. So apologies about that. We are working on it. And if you would like to reach out to us, we'll definitely be in touch and give you some more information. But just want you all to know, those of you who are here from the Treat community, that we are working on it. And yeah, we're going to have some solutions and have that back up and running as soon as we can. Was there any other questions? Anybody? Questions? No? Was there any questions in the chat, since I can't see it anymore? And I'm too illiterate on my laptop to pull it back up.
I'm just seeing. Oh, I know that Margot had a question about referring a studio for the next edition of the magazine and how that would work, I think. Margot, correct me if I'm wrong in chat.
Sure, we can talk about that more in the Treat creator, the magazine creator community, and me and Rob can help with that. All right, well, fantastic. Thank you all so much for coming. Margot's been here, Amy Sky has been here, Amelia Sage has been here. Thank you, HLS Crypto. I like Crypto Tits, so much more fun to say, but it's always a pleasure to see you. Hopefully I get to see you later on again today. Thank you for everything you do. Candid was here. Thank you, Solo. Of course, Adam and Liv, thank you so much for joining, and Rob, hopefully I didn't forget anyone. I saw Granola in here for a little bit. Yeah, it was nice. If there's no questions, we can go ahead and wrap her up for today, and I will be in touch about the winners. I've been taking like pictures of the of the attendance list, so I am genuinely going to pick randomly because I love that spin wheel thing. Hello.
Exciting.
Love that spin wheel.
I think we got some feedback there.
We do.
Oh, make it sound.
Might have to manual mute. Well, anyways, before transporting to another dimension there, I just want to say on behalf of Front Fans, this was awesome. To be able to be up here for another collaboration AMA. Really excited for the new issues you guys are coming out with. This was a monumentous event to be able to have so many of our creators commingling and being able to be in that issue, and I'm really excited for the future. So yeah, I encourage you guys to all of those listening in posts from the Front Fans community to go ahead and check out everything TreatDao is doing, and we hope to have some discoverability as well, continue to have some discoverability from the TreatDao side. So looking forward to the next one.
Awesome. Yep. Thank you so much. And for those of you who are new to TreatDao, we also have Treat Gaming. If you're into sports betting or casino gambling, Treat Gaming helps empower the TreatDao treasury. So there's also an affiliate program for creators. So if you're interested in like being an affiliate with Treat Gaming and earning a commission through your users that you know, direct over, you can reach out about that. We'll put you in contact with Treat Gaming. For that, we're going to make an official announcement about open call for the next magazine. It's going to be later this week before the creator hangout on Saturday. So don't worry, we're going to tell you everything you need to know about how to participate, how to submit, what we're looking for, etc. We're going to have all that for you guys by the end of the week. And I think that's all. Thank you all so much for joining, and we'll do this again and again and again, hopefully.
Cheers. We'll see you in the
Thank
next
you,
one.
guys.
Thank you,
All
Rob.
right.
Thank you,
Bye,
Paul.
everyone. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for
Bye-bye.
joining.
Bye-bye.
Bye.